Hi everyone, Dennis Foley from Acoustic Fields. Today we're going to talk about the headroom inside of your room. So we have the term headroom. We all know what that is. That's basically how much room is left in a certain area to fit energy into, right? So we speak of the headroom in a room as more of a balanced response, not too much low frequency peaks, not too many middle and high frequency dips. We're after a balance. So, in most rooms we see these huge double dips or double peaks below 100. I've looked at thousands of rooms, and this is a typical curve. Now, it doesn't slide all the way down. It come back up here, but it's always that big slide at 70, and especially with 8-foot ceilings and the double peaks. Well, we're supposed to be here more centered, and we've got these two big peaks of energy. Well, that takes up headroom, right? So we want to minimize those peaks. We want to press on them. So usually we want to work on everything below 100 cycles. So we're going to use absorption, obviously, to go after these peaks. And once again, rate and level. Anybody can build a box to go down to 40 hertz. Anybody. My sister can do that. What you can't get is rate, because you don't know what to put inside of it to get it to work the way it needs to. And our carbon technology can't be beat for an inside fill material to manage the rate of absorption. Level is determined by the depth of the cabinet, but the rate is the fill material. So that's the most important. Now, we must cover enough surface area to get, a 50% reduction. That's what we want to do here in this energy. So let's just use a 50% reduction. It's not going to be enough, but let's use it as an example. So if we're going to do that, we're going to have to treat 2 parallel walls minimum to get that, because it's the 4 walls that are causing 80 to 90% of the problem. And then remember, we have the floor to ceiling dimension. So we're going to have to cover 50% of the surface area on 2 parallel walls to get a 50% reduction in those 2 energy peaks. Just some rules of thumb to keep in mind. So I always tell people when they're treating the room, they don't have the budget to treat the 4 walls, and we have to find the 2 worst walls and treat those. But it's always 2 minimum. So we're going to reduce the peak, and it will increase the headroom, obviously. You'll hear more. You'll have less exaggeration, and hopefully we can get rid of this attenuation slide, that roller coaster slide at 70. Noise floor is another place we can work on. If we lower the noise floor, we increase the headroom in that pressure area, because if we play at lower volumes, we're going to hear more. Now, our rooms are strong. I mean, you can turn it up and you can still have the same resolution, but there's break points. You get too high. When we design our rooms from the ground up, we match the treatment to the usage and the pressure levels that the client's going to use. If it's theater, it's going to be over 100 dB SPL with some bigger peaks. If it's normal 2-channel listening, 80, 85, 90 in that range. But the treatment, the room size, and the volume of the usage all work together with budget to create that pressure range, create the highest resolution in that pressure range that we can get. So that's the goal, right? So noise has its applicability when it comes to headroom, right? Goal, critical listening. We want to get our critical listening noise floors 35 to 40 dB. A typical room that we see is 55, 60. So we got our work cut out for us. It can be done. We do it all the time. But that's a good target effort. Most rooms require about a 10 dB drop just to begin with. And that has to be done with barrier technology, which is a permanent construction build. But we've got noise and we've got pressure. We can go after both of those and increase the headroom, if you will. Hope this helps. Thank you. Thank you for watching this video, and if you liked it, please give us a thumbs up. We also have a newsletter that you can subscribe to, so please do that because we offer special price discounts to only those on our newsletter. And then don't forget about our forum. We have started a forum on our own website where people ask questions, and I usually get a chance every couple of days to look at it. There's an interchange between people on the forum, and we'll give you real answers on a regular basis, so that'll help you. Thank you.